Welcome, dear students, to this last chart about the future perfect and the future perfect progressive. Okay, these two tenses are rarely used compared to the other verb tenses. Okay, this is the first thing we have to bear in mind. Normally we use future simple, future progressive, but here we can but sometimes we can also use future perfect simple and future perfect progressive. Now, in what scenarios, in what situations can we use each one of these two tenses? Let's start with the first one, with the future perfect simple. Future perfect simple is somehow similar to the idea of the past perfect, if you remember. When we spoke about the past perfect simple, we said that there are two actions in the past. One happened before another one. So for the first action, we use past perfect simple, and for the second action, we use future or past simple. Okay? In this scenario here, future perfect, it is the same thing, but in relation to two actions that will take place in the future. There will be the first action in the future, and there will be the second action in the future. Okay? Now, for the first action, and then the second action. As an example, A. I will graduate in June. I will see you in July. So this is June, and this is July in the future. So by the time I see you, okay, I will have graduated. So for the first action that is going to take place in June, I will have graduated. And then for the second action, by the time I see you. Okay, so remember that when we have two actions in the future, first action and second action. So for the first action, we use future perfect simple. I will have graduated. And this is the form of the future perfect simple. We use will followed by have followed by the past participle of the main verb. I will have graduated. So this is the future perfect simple. So to recapitulate, the future perfect simple expresses an activity that will be completed, okay, before another time or event in the future. So it will be first and there will be second action, and this one is completed before this one. So we use for the first one future perfect simple. This is the future perfect simple. Now for the future perfect progressive, we are going to have two actions, first one and the second one. And this first one here, it will start in the future and will continue until the second action. When the second action will happen in the future, this first action will be still in progress. There will be a duration. There will be an action in progress when this second action takes place in here. Right? Example, I will go to bed at 10 o'clock p.m. Ed will get home at midnight. So 10 o'clock, this is 10 o'clock, and this is midnight, 12 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, okay? So we'll go to bed at 10 o'clock, and Ed will get home at midnight. So when Ed will get home at midnight, I will start an action, which is the action of sleeping, will be in bed, and will be in progress when Ed is going to be back home. I will be sleeping. So I will have been sleeping for 2 hours by the time Ed gets home. I start sleeping at 10 and will continue sleeping until the second action happens, which is the action of Ed getting back home. And when Ed gets back home, the first action will be in progress. So I will have been sleeping. Okay, I will have been sleeping for 2 hours. So we can also use for here because we are talking about a perfect tense. We can also have another scenario in which the first action doesn't take place in the future. It started in the past and then continue until the future in the second when the second action happens in the future. When Professor Jones retires next month, he will have taught or will have been teaching for 45 years. So started the teaching a long time ago and will continue up to now, and in the future will continue. Okay, so we'll have here again the same scenario. We can use future perfect progressive, will have been teaching for 45 years. And by this we are finished the chart of the chapter on the future time. Thank you very much for your attention, and good luck with the rest of your activities online. Okay, thank you.